Hey everybody, how's it going? I got some really important stuff to talk about that's really gonna uh, widen and help you have a more broad and clear overview of the experience that's unfolding towards you every moment. Um, air? Air is not air. It's not air, it's actually a layer of skin. That's the reason why they're able to open portals and dimensions. Feel your skin. Feel your skin. And really, really, really feel your skin. And then get your hand and at a respectable pace where you can feel the air. Try to match the skin texture and tone with the pace that you're going. That's another way of saying everything's connected, and I guess you could truly say committed. But it's not. It's not air. It's actually skin. It's skin, and there's very malevolent creatures out there like angels, demons, and hybrids that literally taste the air to see if the skin literally tastes the skin to see if it'll hypnotize you. You know, honestly, these angels don't give a goddamn about you. These demons don't. Their hybrids don't. And the way they stay undetected is that they have partnerships. I mean, it could go freaking thousands, probably even millions, all connecting and disconnecting to control the vibration and frequency of the skin. You know, it could change it. You know, and now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, who knows if the skin towards the air and ground is really damaging it or you know, killing it when a dimension just pops up out of nowhere. I mean, like, what happens to those things? What happens to the skin? Does it just get absorbed? Does it choose to go inside? You know, is the skin used to open the portal or dimension? You know, and it just makes more. It makes you more smarter, realizing like, holy shit, it's not air, it's skin. Because how the fuck else do you get rips and cracks towards the air and ground? You're like, man, it just makes way more sense to know that it's not air, that it's skin. It cracks and it rips, just like our skin. There's such much, you know, there's such much to talk about. I mean, how the hell do you know, have these things coming off your body that's morphing or mutating, you know, or who knows, even shifting? Who knows? You know, and then you see the same shit coming out from the sky. You know, it's just hanging there. It could be something with no eyes and crazy ass teeth with a pair of arms. You know, just kind of dangling there. It's so obvious that it's not air, it's skin. It's skin towards the air. Man, the stuff I've been hearing about the angels is like they're literally getting ready for something really freaking crazy and big. They're literally shooting big beams of energy to create a floating with the skin and probably other elements being added all the time, because they're always experimenting with new forced inbreeding, you know, with the covenant frame. Always trying to find a way. I mean, like, just think about it. How else do you get a radio wave to a phone? You know what I mean? How do you do that? It's riding the skin. It's riding the skin. And there's a lot of freaking schisms on the skins. It's really a life. It's really a life. Electricity's a life. You know, that's another skin, but I mean, who knows if it's all the freaking crystals and diamonds in the air that's making it freaking look sporadic? Who knows that if it's bouncing off so much shit that it's the amount of energy that keeps it in check, where it doesn't go everywhere? Like, how do we really know if electricity is not so fucking insane and sporadic? How do we really know that? How that body is acting and then overreacting when it knows it can defeat something? At that point, is it thinking, or is it just achieving? Because it kills you. You know, so you got to think about that. Is that body trying to kill you? Most definitely. Or is it just, is it just reacting because that's its state of being? It's like, how did I know? How you got to answer yourself, really. How would I know? Because that's where you're both at, towards that situation, unfolding towards a moment's notice. All right. Trying to see if I can remember some other stuff, because this is really incredibly, extremely powerful knowledge that is really helping you understand and realize that the air is being hypnotized. Well, the skin is being hypnotized and bullied. If you can go forward and back, you literally have to know how to connect yourself into somebody with evil, malevolent creatures without them knowing. And that's the reason why they're always tampering with new gases that create smell, that creates new skin and new life, because molecules is a life. And if it's all around and it's connected and working together, then it's a skin, it's a body. And there's always new ways to manipulate and control a new body. They're just, the scientists from the government, they truly do not give a goddamn about you, because they're living in luxury with their multiple brains inside their brain that's just been shrinked. Like, fuck that fat head egotistic mentality. I'll keep my ability to walk outside. Okay? So, if you could shrink a head, I don't know the mechanics, but you could just as how shrink a body. And if you have nanotechnology and you have so freaking many of you, and they're clones and they're all connected, then it's one. It's a body, but to others, you're recognized as a skin because you don't exist. You know what I mean? Because more than half the shit that's going on isn't freaking official towards the public arena. You got to be very careful, because how you talk and react is going to literally define if you're on the menu. Are you something to behold, or are you breakfast, lunch, and dinner because you're such a catch? So you got to take that into account when you think about these tapestries. And the other videos I was saying, they're always making copies, taking pictures. And if you don't proceed as which the laws are, and they know better than you, and they know the consequences, they're going to absolutely bring down the sledgehammer. They don't give a damn who you are, because 1, you don't exist. 2, you're talking in a third person, third degree past tense, and you're taking claims. You totally don't exist. And if you think you don't, you ain't real soon. All right. That's about all. Just always keep in mind that you're always being raped and molested by things smaller than you. And if you feel the brush of air and that changes your mood, that's no different than somebody comforting you or raping or molesting you, because it defined you. Alright, bye. Have a nice appraise at your own preference.